So I just wanted to touch on something real quick. All right, so I just wanted to touch on something real quick. First of all, I want to say happy holidays to everybody out there. And that's what I want to touch on. Those of us that we have children, we have families that our year that passed, you know, we didn't take any losses in our family, we didn't lose our job, anything like that. The holidays for us are going to be good, right? We're going to look back on all the opportunities that came our way this year, you know, things that we've been blessed with. But there's also a flip side to that. There's going to be people that this year hasn't been too great for them, that the holidays are going to be a little harder to deal with. People that have lost loved ones, people that have loved ones that are missing, people that maybe are struggling financially and they're feeling a little guilty because they're not able to make that Christmas morning as special as they would like to for their children or for their loved ones. So I guess basically is that I'm just trying to say, listen, everybody, first of all, be extremely grateful. Because the situations we complain about are the situations that somebody else most likely would die to have, right? There's some of us out there that are, and myself included at times, there's some of us out there that are complaining because maybe we aren't able to get our kids that new toy they want, right? Or that new computer they want, whatever it might be, right? But at least we're able to give them something, you know, because there's families out there that don't even have a tree, right? And then there's families out there that don't even have their family member to celebrate with, right? And then there's families out there that don't even have a house, you know? So for me, it just always helps to put things in perspective when I break it down that far and that deep. You know, sometimes I'll complain about my wife turning up the heat, and I'll say, damn, babe, it's hot as shit in this house, right? And I'll go and turn down the heat. And then I got to realize what I'm complaining about. I'm complaining about that my house is too hot when there's way too many people out there that don't have heat, you know, that don't have a home, you know, all that stuff. So just think about that this holiday season. Listen, something else that I've learned over time is that when the holiday season comes around, just to be a little extra nicer to our people, you know, tell them please and thank you and have a good day, and that stuff goes a long way, especially when, you know, when we're not having such a good day. For somebody to tell us have a good day is a big deal. All right, so just be grateful. You know, those of us that are gonna have a good Christmas for ourselves and our families, be grateful, and maybe instead of buying our children or our loved ones some stuff that maybe they don't need, right, is maybe find somebody that you know is in need and give them something. Just a suggestion. And then those of us that our Christmas ain't gonna be that special because maybe financially we're in a different situation, and maybe we lost our job, and you know, maybe we're just struggling around the holidays, is remember what that tastes like, right? Remember that feeling that you're feeling right now, that feeling that, damn, I wish things would have went a little bit differently so I could provide for my family a little better. You know, remember that feeling. And the reason I say remember it is because there's things we can do to change that, right? There's certain things that happen in our life we have no control over. But then there's also certain things in our life that we have control over. So if we don't want next Christmas to be like this Christmas, go out there and bust your ass and hustle. Work hard. Those times you don't want to get out of bed, you want to hit the snooze button, don't hit that fucking snooze button. Get up out that bed, go work hard, go hustle. Nothing comes to those who wait. Nothing at all. Nothing. I promise you that. Nothing comes to those who wait. And believe me, this is coming from somebody who 3 years ago I was homeless. okay? I was sleeping on the floor. Me, my wife, and my son were sleeping on the floor of my mother-in-law's house on a mattress, okay? And the other kids were spread out throughout the house, okay? So we had absolutely nothing. So I know what I'm talking about, please. You know, and those of us that have lost loved ones, and this holidays, you know, is just, we might have all the presents under the tree and financially we're doing good, but we lost a loved one, right? So we're gonna be there on Christmas Day. It's gonna be super bittersweet. You know, we're gonna be happy that we're together, but we're gonna be remembering that loved one that we lost. You know, there's really nothing that can prepare us for that. I remember the first Christmas without my mother. It sucked. And I spent it in the penitentiary. So it sucked even more. You know, there's nothing that can do. You know, sometimes it gets better with time, sometimes not so much. But it goes back to another thing, is just be grateful for what we have. You know, it's so easy to count all the things we don't have, but when we tend to look at the things we have and be grateful, each and every one of us can find something or someone to be grateful about. Believe me, we can. Believe me, we can. You know, so I just encourage you guys to think about that stuff. You know, the holidays, I myself, I get caught up in this a lot, that I think the holidays are all about spending money and doing that type of stuff. And I don't realize the real meaning of holidays. Holidays is to be spent with family. You know, and those of us, listen, I don't get along with all my family. So maybe if there's things that I could change in those relationships, maybe if there's people I need to apologize to, maybe I need to do that, you know, and think about that for yourselves as well. You know, maybe there's some changes that we need to make in our lives. But either way, I thank you guys for your support. 2020. Listen, we just getting started, man. We just getting started. Just hit 15,000 subscribers. I thank you guys very much, each and every one of you. We just getting started though, man. This 2020 is gonna be a special year, and it's gonna come, and it's gonna be like that from y'all support. This channel would be nothing without each and every one of you that support, that share, that like, that comment. Listen, even the haters that talk shit about me in the comments, I thank you guys. First of all, I gotta respect that you have an opinion. I might not agree with your opinion, but I respect that you have one, right? But second of all, you help my analytics. Because the more you comment, the more you watch, even if it's just to hate, it helps me out. So I thank you guys. And the ones that support and the ones that send me those emails and those texts and those DMs, telling me thank you, I decided to get clean, I know how to interact with my family, I realize how messed up my life is, I'm grateful because of the videos. Thank you. You guys are what motivates me. You guys are what push me to continue, you know, and to brainstorm different ideas. So I thank you guys. You see Titan back there in the back, tight. All right, you see him back there. But I thank you guys. It's a blessing. And anybody in the area, the Melton area, we're giving away 200 hams on Christmas Eve, tomorrow. We're giving away 200 6-pound hams with all the trimmings at the barbershop. After 2 p.m., they'll be available to the community. And I gotta say thank you, a huge thank you to Pick Right. For those of you that don't know, that's a company here locally, and they gave me a call and said, look, we want to do something special for the community. So we teamed up, and this is what we're doing. So I thank them, and come through, grab some food. This is our way of showing appreciation to the community for the support for both businesses. So I thank you guys. Have a super blessed day. Remember to appreciate the things we have in life. Try not to focus on the things we don't. And if there's anything that we want to change, get up out and change it, man. Don't wait. Don't sleep. Don't say, I'll do it next year. I'll do it January 1st. Don't do that shit, man. you're just putting your dreams off. The more you put them off, the farther they get from you. So I thank you guys. Have a blessed day, and thank you.